Hi guys, I'm so sorry. This is going to be like 3 recordings because my phone is ringing and this is the only phone that I'm using to record. Okay, so yeah, the chicken curry has still got the onions and the oil in that we fried for 10 minutes. Lovely, as you can hear the sound of it. Ooh, and it is beautifully brown, as you can see, guys. This is lovely stuff. Now I'm going to add a spoon of garlic, which you can use 2 cloves of garlic. You can even use ginger as well. I think I do have ginger. I'm going to add a bit of ginger. Okay. Now I actually reminded me that I do have ginger. Okay, and in this pot, I'm sorry that I'm showing you guys this way because normally this is how I cook. So you guys just going to have to catch up. Right, this is my onions that's fried and it's beautifully nice and soft. So I'm going to add in garlic, another 2 cloves of garlic or a spoon of crushed garlic. You just add it in there on a medium heat, not too high, because normally if you put in your garlic, guys, it will burn the onions, not the pot. I understand we are using quality pots out there, but it will give it a burn. You understand? So we do not want to burn the onions or anything. So we did put in a spoon. You can add in maybe just a little bit more because we're going to add the cabbage in here. This is for the stir fry. This is for the chicken curry. Right, so we've got our garlic in here and it looks beautifully soft. Then I'm going to add my Durban Oriental mix masala, 1 spoon of that, actually 2, because I just want it a bit hot, 2.5, another half, and then also then I've got my mother-in-law, my deepest sympathy as well to the people in Durban, what they're going through. I really feel for you and all the other shop owners right around the world that was looted in Gauteng, all the other places. I'm very saddened about the whole situation. So really guys, I'm sorry, so sorry. I'm not in your shoes. I wouldn't know how does it feel, but I do sympathize with you guys. So 1,000 apologies. My heart goes out there and we pray to God that he really intervenes. Okay, so now I'm going to add a spoon of mother-in-law. Yeah, we can close the pot so that the garlic can just cook a bit. This side of the chicken curry side, remember we have our lentils that's busy boiling. Lentils nowadays, guys, doesn't boil that long. It also depends what type of lentils you buy. But it is okay. We can, I wonder, shouldn't I just move this way so you guys can see what the stir fry actually looks like. Can you see from there? But I will just do some settings here. Okay, so then you mix this up. As you can see, as soon as we threw in the masala, it just sucked up everything and it's a bit dry. So we don't want anything to be too dry. So I'm just going to add a little bit of mother-in-law. Actually, I put in 4 spoons of mother-in-law and 4 spoons of, because this is not actually so strong, guys. I buy from a local supermarket, food lovers market. So it's 20 rand a packet. It's not that strong like the masala you use. That is actually the original one. So that's why I'm putting in that much, because it is not that flaming hot. Then guys, what you do is when everything is sucked up like this with the masala, and another thing is, if you know your family doesn't like hot food, don't put in a lot of masala. 2 spoons of this, 2 spoons of that, or 2 spoons of that, 1 spoon of that. Okay, so then I'm just going to add like a cup of water just so that it can cook nicely. Oh, can you hear the sound? Oh, that's lovely, eh? Beautiful. Prachtig. So then you just mix it up. Can you see? It is not a lot of water, just a cup of water. Even if you add tomato paste, a can of tomato, you're still going to have to add a little bit of water. So, we're not going to put in any tomato stuff in. We're just going to use this, what we have. Right. The cup wasn't full, so it's actually a cup of water. So now I'm going to close it up, and it's going to cook for 5 minutes. 5 minutes, guys. Only 5 minutes for the chicken curry. See you in a while. Okay, guys. I just moved it a bit. This is the onions for the stir fry. I just put the heat up a bit so then we can, because I want the cabbage to fry. I don't want it to boil, or I don't want it to steam. I want it to be fried. So I used a half a cabbage that I just sliced up, and we're going to put it in a pot. Normally I use my wok, but then, you know, it can be quite a mission to record from the one side and another. So then you put in your cabbage. As you can see, I sliced it up into these pieces, just half a cabbage, and then sliced up like this beautifully. I'm going to put in the rest of the cabbage now, so I'll see you in a bit. Welcome back, guys. As you can see, this is what my cabbage looked like if I slice it up. Can you see it's not too thin slices? It's just half and then slice it up. So this is a half a cabbage, which was not that big of a cabbage. And as we know, when cabbage is soft, it's almost like spinach. I think spinach is even worse. It just goes down. So then there will be enough space for the crab veg. So then what we can do is we can maybe just mix it a bit with the onion. That's why I love to use my wok, because then nothing falls out of the pot. Should have done that, but anyway, you know, this is what happens if you want to do some shortcuts. Okay, then we leave it in the pot. It's going to soften. It's going to get some nicely. As you can see, wow, it already looks delicious, eh? If you just mix it up with the onion and the oil and the garlic that's in here. Mix it up like that. And like this. And we're not putting in any spices yet. We'll see as the time goes on what are we going to put in. You can put white pepper in with some nice spices that you like, or just salt and pepper if you don't want it to have some spice. Okay, so there you mixed it, and I must say it already looks divine. So I'll see you in a while. The chicken curry is cooking lovely. We're going to add the chicken now in a few minutes. I think this is already 5 minutes. Go in there. Mix it up. I put it on a little bit of high on 4. So then now we're going to close it up, and it's going to get soft and nicely brown. So I'll see you in a while. Okay guys, remember I said I had ginger. That is just a spoon of ginger, but it's fine. That's all I need. Okay, so then you put in the ginger. Now your onions and everything has simmered beautifully together. As you can see, it Isn't that lovely? Just look at the color. Absolutely nice. So we put in a cup of water in with the onions that was soft, and we put in like 4 spoons of masala because I want it hot. All depends on your family. You don't have to make it hot. Now I've got my beautiful chicken with me that I'm going to put in immediately as we speak. So then all the chicken goes in. Lovely drumsticks. If you want to use chicken without the skin, you can do that. Like chicken fillet, boneless chicken, whatever chicken, as long as it's chicken. Okay, then you just mix it all together with the onions, the masala, the garlic, the ginger, and the oil that you've used was very little because we do not want too much of an oily pot. And while we're doing this, we're going to check on our stir fry as well, because remember guys, we're making everything one time, one shot, because time is money. We do not have time to waste. I want to show you how you really can just cook and not waste time, because it wouldn't help I'm recording this and recording that. I want you to do it the way I'm doing it, less time consuming, because if I'm not going to show you my way, you're going to feel like it takes too long. Ugh, no, I don't want to. You can do it quick, fast, quick and efficient. Okay, now we're going to close the pot and we're going to turn up the heat a bit so that it can just fry and lovely. On this side, you can hear the stir fry, the cabbage is beautifully, you can hear the sound. It is absolutely gorgeous. Let's put it like that and just mix it up. Can you see the cabbage has already shrunk? So a lot of people will say, that's too much cabbage. No, it is not too much cabbage. It's going to get shrunk up. So there we go. You just mix it all the time, guys, because you want it brown on all the sides of the cabbage, not just the cabbage underneath there. You want it nice and fried and not boiled and white. You don't want white cabbage. No. If we wanted steamed cabbage, we were going to make steamed cabbage. This is a stir fry and we want it brown and fried. If you can see me now, I'm actually standing on my toes. Woo, it is not easy being short, right? So there you go. But there are many ways to kill a cat. Yes. I think I must get myself a stepladder. Nah, don't need it. Okay, there you go. So you mix that quite well. And then we're going to put in later in our crop veg. And here the chicken, we just want it to cook a bit. And then we put in our mixed veg and our beautiful lentils that is cooking, guys. Just look at the lentils. Woo! This is so healthy. They say lentils is very healthy. I want to taste if it's soft. Nah, it's still hard. Still needs to cook for about half an hour more. Lentils, you just taste, and as you taste, you will find out it's soft. It doesn't cook away. It stays like that, so you don't need to worry about the time. You just need to taste it all the time. So you see, we've got everything going on here. And then also we have our potatoes. Let's see if it's a bit soft. Oh, it's soft, guys. Look. And it still has the skin on. And it's all together. So I think we can take these potatoes, but we can still cook a bit. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn it off and leave it on heat. But now I also have something else to cook. I'm going to cook some butternut. Guys, it's my favorite. Please forgive me. Always butternut, always butternut. Yes, yes, I love butternut. So then you just mix this again. And it's on a nice high. It is not on too low because we don't want it to simmer. Can you see? It shrunk. Ah! So there's enough space for my crop veg. Exactly. See you in a while, guys, when I'm going to check up on the stir fry, the chicken curry. This is nice and soft. Let's put it aside with the boiling. I have my butternut here that I'm going to boil in water. Just a little bit of water. As you can see, the water is right at the bottom, and we didn't overthrow the water. We do not want it up. We want to see this is a butternut. Ne? We want to eat and see. We don't want everything to be mashed up. Mash, we will mash if we have to mash, but we are not making a soup. We want to eat with our eyes. So we're going to boil this. I'm going to put it up a bit. So then you've got everything going. Then after that, when the lentils are ready, we're going to make our pasta. Then you're almost done. See? You don't need to stand the whole day in front of the stove. No need to. If you can organize, scrutinize all your things, you are ready to go. Live, love, love. Live, laugh, laugh, and love. Cheers. I'll see you now. Delicious. Okay, guys, I'm back. Let's see how is the stir fry doing. Beautiful. You see it all came down. Yes. So now we're going to stir it a bit. Wow. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Can you hear that, people? It sounds lovely. Lekker. In South Africa, we say lekker, lekker, lekker. So then it is on a bit on a high. Because like I said, I want it to be goldenish brown, and it's almost there. But you know what we're going to do also? I think I need to add my, but then, okay. Maybe I should put in my crop veg. So we have the stir fry going. We've got the lentils cooked on the one side. The house is warm. So imagine you do one thing at a time. What time are you going to finish? That is why a lot of women don't want to cook. They feel it takes a lot of their time. They rather just order takeaways and they relax. So all of this we did like chop, 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 in less than 2 hours. There is my lentils that's cooked. That's going to come into my chicken curry. I normally used to serve my lentils. Let me just turn down the chicken curry. I think it's too high. This we're going to keep on a high. I normally used to serve my lentils alone because I wanted to taste the lentils, because I've always used to feel like it's disappearing somewhere in the chicken curry. But now then they don't eat it when you cook it alone. So the best thing to do is put it in the chicken curry. They will dish up and they will eat it. So we need to close this because it needs to cook more. It is not ready yet. Here we've got our butternut. It is still boiling, as you can see. So then we're going to close it up. I can smell something lovely. And it's the chicken curry. Look at my chicken curry, guys. So now I'm going to use my wooden spoon. Whoop. Almost burned, right? So guys, you better watch this. Because masala, garlic, and ginger, it will burn it a bit. And don't tell me because I have a cheap pot. This is AMC, man. This is the AMC pot. Not AMG, AMC. Yeah, my mother bought me this pot. She says, I'm so tired of you cooking in this cheap pot. So she brought this pot all the way from East London. To what bank? Can you imagine? In her suitcase. She could have just bought me one here. But then she wanted to give me this as a sentimental gift. Sorry, Craig and Vicky and Shamel. I got an ANC pot so long. My erfpossie. 'n stukkie van my erfpossie gekry, né? Okay. So now the chicken is, oh, look at this chicken. It looks beautiful. I don't want to use my white cloth to wipe this, so I'm just using my green cloth. Because we want to keep the cloths also nice and clean, eh? Yes. So this is cooking. The chicken is going to cook like for 40 minutes, 45 minutes. We don't want raw chicken. We're still going to put in our mixed veg. And we're still going to put in the lentils. And we're still going to put in a little bit of soup. So then it's cooking. Let's check the side. Now I'm going to leave it open so that it can just fry more. I think I should put it on 5. It's on 4. My stove goes up to 6. So then I think I should put in my, I want it a bit brownish. More brownish. Anyway guys, everything is happening. And then also I've got my beef blocks that I've just put in here. Like I showed you the other day, that I'm using this type of beef blocks. You can use the chili beef blocks, the oxtail blocks, any blocks, as long as it's blocks, because it gives it a beautiful brownish flavor. And then I'm going to add some boiling water in here to mix it, and we're going to put it in here with the stir fry. So let's put in the stir fry, the crop veg. This is my lovely crop veg that I'm using from Spar, country mix. It's got some lovely cauliflower. Look at that, stunning. Carrots, lovely. Not mixed veg, crop veg. Can you see? Country mix. So I'm just going to put it on top like this. Wow, look at this. Oh, yo, that is beautiful. So then, just put the heat up a bit, and then I'm going to close it up so it can steam more. My chicken needs to cook more. It is not ready yet, so see you in a while.